પાછળથી નીકળી જઈશ.
A very good evening to all the esteemed guests, respected faculty, participants, and everyone present here. As we bring this national conference to a close, it is with a sense of accomplishment and inspiration that I address you today. These past days at the Department of Biotechnology have been a great exemplification of collaboration, knowledge, and the boundless potential within the field of biotechnology. The rich tapestry of discussions, presentations, and interactions we witnessed during this conference reflects the diversity of thoughts towards our understanding of biotechnological frontiers. Department of Biotechnology, Veer Narmad South Gujarat University, conducted its first conference this year, celebrating 60th year of establishment, being the largest state university of Gujarat, under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. K.N. Chawda sir. This conference has been conducted in a hybrid mode throughout, with large number of people joining us online on our department's official YouTube channel. As we depart from this gathering, let us acknowledge our collective efforts that have not only expanded the horizons of biotechnology, but have also constructed connections that will undoubtedly lead to future collaborations and breakthroughs. Now, I would request Dr. Preeti Sharma ma'am to please come forward and felicitate our respected registrar, Dr. R.C. Gadvi sir. I would request Dr. R.C. Gadvi sir to felicitate Captain Meera Dave ma'am. I would request Dr. Rekha Gadvi ma'am to felicitate Dr. P.V. Desai sir, Chairman of the Judges Panel. I would also request I would also request Dr. R.C. Gadvi sir to felicitate him with a certificate. I request Dr. Anjali Soni ma'am to felicitate Dr. Bhavesh Joshi sir. To felicitate Dr. Vibhul Somani sir, I request Dr. Mayuri Rathod ma'am to please come forward and do the honors. I would request Dr. Gaurav Shah sir, the esteemed convener, to give a brief abridgment of the whole conference.
Thank you. Respected Registrar Sir, R.C. Gadvi Sir of our Veer Narmad South Gujarat University, Captain Meera Madam, Professor P.V. Desai Sir, who acted as a chairman for judges panel, Professor Vipul Somani Sir, Dr. Bhavesh Joshi Sir, my colleague and co-convener of this national conference, Dr. Preeti Sharma Madam, dignitaries of the dais, students and dear friends. We started in 2006 as MSc Biotechnology course with one shared laboratory and one dedicated classroom. And from 2006 to 2024, we have evolved into Department of Biotechnology of Veer Narmad South Gujarat University, Surat. When university is celebrating its 60th year, establishment year was 1965, we, Department of Biotechnology, are committed to give our best for the university, for the students and for the society. Considering this aspect, what we thought to organize a conference, obviously at the national level, before 6 to 7 years. But somehow it was not executed. We planned, we have departmental quality assurance cell. Average meeting of DQSE is 8 to 10 per year to discuss regarding quality improvement, to discuss regarding what we can give, how we can contribute, how we can prepare better citizen for our nation. This conference is the first conference in these 18 years of journey of Department of Biotechnology, and that too at national level, and I hope everybody did get benefited, because it's not about only the physical presence is needed. We are much more ahead, much more advanced under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor regarding technological adaptation, and all these sessions have been streamed live. Right now I think many people might be witnessing this valedictory function through our YouTube channel, sir. And for this I am very much grateful to all those. Right from 2006, I can recall right now Somani sir is sitting here. Somani sir, I was appointed after 6 months of inceptions of biotechnology, and during that time, as the classes were, the number of students were less, semesters just started, it was only first semester of MS Integrated Biotechnology course. Vipul Somani sir was one of the first visiting faculty who has contributed a lot. Many alumni still remembers him, the way he taught transcription and translation to our students. Thank you very much, sir. And today he is one of the judge regarding this event is concerned. This conference, the very first idea came to our organizing secretary, Dr. Ambika, that sir, we want to go for some national conference. It was there in our mind, so it was not a shock. But then how we will do that? And then immediately, yes, we can go ahead. I called departmental quality assurance cells, and each and every teacher, each and every member of DQSE were Non-teaching staff members are also the member of our DQS. It's not only teachers, non-teaching, whole department, the staff, 32 of this department are the members of DQSA, and everybody agreed that yes, we will and we should proceed for that particular directions. And today is the valedictory function of that first. પહેલા થોડુંક ડર લાગ્યો કે પહેલી જ નેશનલ કોન્ફરન્સ અને 3 દિવસ, it would be very hectic. પણ ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ ઓફ બાયોટેકનોલોજી જે બી કરે છે ને કંઈક અલગ જ કરે છે, રાઈટ? રજિસ્ટ્રાર સર સાક્ષી છે, right? He is well aware regarding that many innovative things we do, and I am very much thankful to all those who are associated with me since 2006, 2007 થી જેટલા મારી સાથે એસોસિએટ થયા. મારા કરતા બે થોડા, if I say કે two people are right from the beginning. The first is Dr. Mansi Mehta. She is our student and alumni of this department, first alumni of this department, and she is still associated with us. And Kiran Bhai, as a biological scientist, we can do. Technology is an application, and I am very much grateful to advisory committee as well as the committees which were formed, and they decided that how we will proceed, what is to be done, and who will be the resource person. And I hope everybody witnessed. It started with the keynote address by Dr. Somnath Singh, Human Sustenance Under Environmental Extremes, Nutritional Approach. Many feedback which I got was that out of 10, 8, that is 80%, they never thought about this thing. They never thought about Indian army, Indian soldier, under what conditions they might be surviving. And there is a research, biological science, life science involved in it. We need to contribute, we need to give something related to that. And I am very happy to share right now one very important aspect. Today it is published in Diva Bhaskar related to DRDO. DRDO એ દરિયાના પાણીમાં TDS ઘટાડીને પીવા યોગ્ય બનાવાતું પેકેટ પ્યોરિફાયર બનાવ્યું. એન્જિનિયરિંગ માર્વલ. Swasti Srivastav, genetic basis of sustenance in extreme environments of high altitudes. Second day was having only one session, and that was given by Dr. Yamini Singh, multi-omics approaches of high altitude pulmonary edema, biomarkers and identification. And today there were total 2 sessions, technical sessions, where number first was taken by Dr. Prem and Yadav. He is there with us. I am very happy. सर बहुत कुछ आपको पूछना था, पर काम की वजह से आपको पूछ नहीं पाया. ये स्ट्रेस और पेन और ये सब जो होता है ना, वो सबको होता है. तो दवाई के बगैर कुछ हो सकता है? सर ने तो दवाई का इलाज बताया है आज पूरा, पर मुझे दवाई के बगैर वो सब पेन मिटाने हैं सर. वो आपसे मैं जानना चाहूंगा. तो CDRI क्या कर रही है? वो तो मॉलिक्यूल्स बना रही है. हमको दवाई के बगैर पेन को निकालना है. वो कैसे निकाल पाएंगे? वो बहुत जरूरी है सर हमारे लिए. सो a very good recent updates in treatment of neuropathic and depressive disorder which is prevailing in our younger generation. It was a really very thought provoking lecture which I have heard. And the final one was Dr. Swasti Tiwari, sustainable approaches in transnational research. Very important. Kidney is a very important organ of our body. If we don't take care of, because kidney eliminates waste, which is very much important. We are not closed system, we are open system. We should be aware of it. Continuously we take something from the environment and we give back to the environment. But human activities has impacted our environment in a negative way. And that's why we Homo sapiens sapiens, having a very good cranial capacity, damages the environment, and now how to mitigate that, we are thinking related to that. But more important, apart from DRDO contribution, I would like to say one very important thing. All of you might be well aware regarding the aviation turbine fuel, right? उससे BRTS बस नहीं चलती है, उससे हवाई जहाज चलता है. वहां पे sustainable aviation fuel, now this is a new concept, STF, scientists are working on it. And in 2027, if for international flight, if 1% sustainable aviation fuel that will come from biomass, agricultural waste, I'm talking about bioethanol, right? If 1% is blended in India for international flight, 1% will need 14 crore liters per year. देने के लिए तैयार हो आप? आपके ऊपर है पूरा. So much of entrepreneurship opportunity. Industry is waiting for you all, research scientists, that come up with some innovation, come up with the technology which can be commercialized, so that these goals, because emission limits है, उसके restrictions है, sustainable नहीं है air travel. How to make it? Blending with this type of fuel. So this is a new thing, new era. Apart from what we studied regarding the requirement of our Indian Army, right? All these other aspects are also to be considered. Apart from there were online presentation in hybrid mode also, offline poster presentations and various oral presentations according various themes we did in this particular conference. There was lot of exchange of ideas, understanding, and overall involvement of the students, what we have observed was remarkable. And the most important, the heart of our conference was, sir, related to panel discussion which was on the first day, and the topic of that particular panel discussion was education and capacity building for sustainable biological practice. And there was some churning out of it, that what can be done, what university department, what university can contribute, how capacity building cell can be developed, how our students can be motivated, how our students can contribute to the scientific world, so that the world become better place to survive for the humans itself and for their career at all. So this was all about the conference, the part which was I was given to deliver, and I hope everybody enjoyed it well. I thank my whole team regarding this, the pain they took for the successful execution of this national conference. Thank you very much once again.
It is my honor to introduce to you our special guest for the day, Captain Meera Siddharth Dave. Captain Meera is an Indian Army officer and Surat's first Gujarati woman Army officer. She has received Golden of Mark Success Private Limited in Surat. I request Meera ma'am to share with us a few words of wisdom.
We all know that we are in the most crucial part of our life, that is the Amrit Kaal. Those important 25 years after which Bharat would see is golden, glorious 100 years of Swatantra. And that's why we call this as Amrit Kaal. And why, when I refer to you, is more important, because you are the Amrit Pedi. Why I say so? Because your generation, which generally we refer to as Gen Z, but our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, has given a much more appropriate term for this generation, and that's Amrit Pedi. So you are the Amrit Pedi, who is not only going to visualize the glorious 100 years of Swatantra, but you are going to play the most pivotal role during this Amrit Kaal. And that's why your role as Amrit Pedi is actually Amrit. It's the most important role you have to play. So when I am speaking to this Amrit Pedi, two things comes in my mind, which I would want to share with you, or I would request that you should take this forward. One, being creative, and two, being collaborative. So what do I mean when I say being creative? I am talking to the scientist here, the future scientist or the scientist in process to be. Being creative out of the box, thinking about the vision or having the vision of next 20, 30 years to come is the basic DNA of a scientist. So when I'm speaking to the future scientists, I have this in mind that you should be creative enough to think out of the box so that we have such kind of innovations happening in our Rashtra. Thinking about biotechnology, while I studied back 25 years back, so I never knew, or rather we didn't have so much of indulgence of IoT then. So I was talking about the contribution of scientists for the Indian Army. So of course when an army officer is speaking to you, I get back to my old days, and army is the most important part of my life. So yes, when I speak about the armed forces, the condition where we stay, the clothes what we wear, the gears we use, the arms and ammunition we use, or the new age technology which we use were not back then. But it doesn't mean that it was never in process. Scientists like you were always there, buckled up, pulling up their socks and working towards those innovations which can be used now. Because they had this vision to think out of the box, the vision for next coming 20 years, next coming 30 years. And that's how we see the DRDO coming up with the use of salt water or the sea water having palatable condition. You must have also heard about the latest news of Elon Musk company putting the brain chip in the human body. We never knew this would exist, but that doesn't mean, whoa, this was a eureka. No, not at all. The scientists were slogging behind from last so many years so that this could happen. Back in that time, we never had what we think in day-to-day life today, having a WhatsApp call at a flick of our hand, was not possible then. I'm not talking about Baba Adam ka zamana, I'm talking about 20-25 years back. Even I was at your position then. We never had that kind of a facility, which today, ये सोचना उसको कि आना सिवाय तो possible is nothing. It is like day-to-day use, but that never existed then. So that is what you have to do now in these years, so that the next generation would be sitting here in your place, would always consider you as the pioneers of those inventions. And they would say, oh, this is our day-to-day life use. We could have never imagined life without this, but they would thank you as the pioneers, as a scientist, to make it possible to make their living much more comfortable, affordable, and easy, convenient. So be creative. That's the first thing which I want to share. And second, what I mentioned is being collaborative. That's the need of the hour students. When I mention collaboration, what I want to say here is that now, today, the world has become borderless. Gone are those days when you were in silos. If you want to remain within that box, within that silo, you would be left alone back into the Stone Age. No. You cannot think of any invention without being collaborative. Collaborative with other streams of science, with other, not only science, you have humanities, social science, any and everything you name here has some or the other importance in each and every invention you think of. और सब साथ में चलेंगे तो दूर तक चलेंगे. And what better an example you can have of integration or collaboration than me standing here in front of you. And why I give my example is because I'm a graduate in zoology, postgraduate in biotechnology, got selected as an army officer, worked with arms and ammunition, worked as a logistics officer, came out, studied in Ahmedabad with business administration, business management, worked as HR head, went to a telecommunication company to take over as operations head, worked as a social worker, still working as a public worker, and as an entrepreneur. I am the best part or best example of integration. So with this, what also I want to share with you is that you are limitless. The only limit you have is here. That's it. So break all the shatters, break all the limits. Have that potential within you, because you have it in you. If I can, so can you, right? So એવું નથી કે એકવાર તમે એક સ્ટ્રીમ પકડી લીધી પછી you have to have એક ઘોડાનું પહેરી લીધું. No. You can ask for your calling, but whatever you do it with 100%. And trust me, because I always believe in examples, and when I say this, if you do it with your 100%, you can be the second person standing here, and you will be someone who will be addressing the next generation sitting out there. So yes, I feel this is two important things, and I want to promise from all you young and to be scientists or whatever you want to be in your future fields, these two important things, creative and collaboration, ગાંઠ બાંધી લેજો. જો આ તમે કરશો, so the sky is the limit, or even that is limitless. Do your best. Wishing you all the best for your postgraduate exams. And I mean, this is a cocoon. This is the most safe place you are in. Within few months, I am told that this is the last semester students who are sitting here. So within few months, you will be experiencing the real world. And there you are not allowed to do mistakes. So do whatever mistakes you want here, live the life, experiment, explore. But be confident, be ready, make your decisions when you are out there. So what you are gaining now is your arms and ammunition. And any pachi ladwa mate taiyar thai jajo. So wishing you all the best. Thank you so much again once for inviting me.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we would like to take feedbacks of the conference through our registered participants. So anyone would like to come and share their experience? Please come.
Good evening, respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. First of all, let's have a huge round of applause for Department of Biotechnology for the 3-day grand success of this National Conference Raka Bio 2024. Myself, Bhavini Kansara, currently working as a research scholar here under the guidance of Gaurav Sasar and former employee of this department. Frankly speaking, I was really very scared to take part in this conference because it is my first participation in any conference. But after giving my oral presentation yesterday, I am now confident enough to in front of you and give my feedback. So that's what this national conference gave to me, the confidence to be here and give my feedback. Starting from the session 1, first day, all the technical sessions, session 1 from session 6, all of them are very interactive, informative and useful. ઘણી બધી વસ્તુ એવી છે ને કે જે આપણે વિચારી પણ ના હોય, જેમ કે ડીઆરડીઓ જે કામ કરી રહી છે આપણા સોલ્જર્સ માટે, એ લોકો એટલી એક્સ્ટ્રીમ કન્ડિશનમાં શું કરે છે, કઈ રીતે કરે છે, એ લોકોને કેટલી તકલીફ પડે છે, એ બધી વસ્તુ મને ત્યારે જ ખબર પડી. ખરેખર જ્યારે મેં છે ને આ બધી વસ્તુ અટેન્ડ કરી ત્યારે પંકજ શેઠ સરનું પણ એક બહુ સરસ હતું કે છે ને બ્રેઇન ફોગ, જે કોવિડ પેન્ડેમિક પછી આપણને ઘણા બધાને આ પ્રોબ્લેમ નડી રહી છે. આપણે જોઈ પણ ખરા કે મેમરી લોસ વધારે થઈ રહ્યો છે. એ શેના લીધે થઈ રહ્યો છે? તેમણે 3 વાયરસનું એક્ઝામ્પલ લીધું હતું. એક HIV હતું અને બીજું આ કોવિડ પણ હતું. કોવિડ પાર્ટ એમણે બાકી રાખ્યો હતો. મારી કાલે એમની સાથે વાત પણ થઈ હતી, તો એમણે કીધું કે એને બધું ઘણું બધું રિસર્ચ છે ને ઘણું બધું જાણવાનું છે. નેક્સ્ટ ટાઈમ શ્યોરલી તમે અહીંયા આવો વી વિલ ઇન્વાઇટ યુ ને તમે કહો અમારે એ જાણવું છે, ખરેખર જાણવું છે. એના સિવાય અમે એના પછીનું સેશન હતું સ્વાતિ મેમનું. શી વોઝ ક્વાઇટ કોન્ફિડન્ટ. શી હેઝ ગિવન વેરી ઇન્ફોર્મેટિવ સેશન ટુ. Yesterday's session was also very interactive of Yamini ma'am. Today's one Swasti ma'am, Prem sir. Actually, I learned a lot. In presentation also, my teacher is with me and my student is also with me. I have seen the confidence of them. I learned that how confidently you have to present yourself. That's what I learned. What national conference is all about, to acquire and share knowledge. That's actually all of us need to learn. How can you share what we actually have and how can we acquire knowledge? ગુજરાતીમાં એક ઉક્તિ છે ને, વાપરતા વિશ્વમાં સૌ ધન ખૂટી જાય, વિદ્યા વાપરતા વધે એ અચરજ કહેવાય. એટલે નોલેજ છે ને, તો નોલેજ આપણી પાસે સીમિત ના રહેવું જોઈએ, તે બધાને જ મળવું જોઈએ. અને એ કઈ રીતે થઈ શકશે? આ રીતની કોન્ફરન્સીસ અરેન્જ કરવાથી અને અટેન્ડ કરવાથી. નહીં તો તમે શું થશે, કૂપ મંડપ જેવા રહી જશો, એટલે કે કુવામાંના દેડકા જેવા રહી જશો. એટલે કમ આઉટ ઓફ યોર કમ્ફર્ટ ઝોન. કમ્ફર્ટ ઝોનમાંથી બહાર નીકળશો તો જ તમે કંઈ પણ કરી શકશો. ચલો, એક વસ્તુ થઈ છે આના લીધે કરીને કે હું થોડીક મારા કમ્ફર્ટ ઝોનમાંથી બહાર નીકળી છું. આમ અહીંયા આવતા મને ડર લાગતો હતો, પણ આજે આવીને ચલો આટલું સારી રીતે બોલી તો શકીશું. થેન્ક યુ સો મચ, ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ ઓફ બાયોટેકનોલોજી એન્ડ ઓલ ઓફ યુ. થેન્ક યુ.
Anyone else would like to come here and share their experience?
A very good afternoon to one and all present over here. I have actually written down the points so I do not miss out on anything. I, Jason Shetty, the final year student of this department and also a fellow attendee at this conference, express my sincere gratitude for the incredible 3 days we have spent together at this national conference, RASA Bio 2024. It has been a remarkable journey of exploration, collaboration and learning. The diverse range of topics covered by the speakers showcase the breadth and depth of the biological sciences. From cutting-edge research to practical applications, each presentation offered valuable insights that have undoubtedly enriched our understanding of the field. The engaging discussions, interactive sessions and poster presentations provided ample opportunities for networking and knowledge exchange. It's heartening to witness the passion and dedication of our fellow researchers and professionals, creating a vibrant atmosphere that fosters collaboration and innovation. I commend the organizers, my very college, for their meticulous planning and execution. The seamless flow of the conference, coupled with a thoughtful selection of speakers and topics, ensured a fulfilling and enriching experience for all the attendees. As we leave this conference, let us carry forward the inspiration and knowledge gained here to contribute meaningfully to the advancements of biological sciences. Here's to the pursuit of knowledge and collective journey towards a better understanding of the intricate world of biological sciences. Safe travels, and until we meet again at the next chapter of this discovery. And as ma'am said, the sky is not the limit. Thank you and have a nice day.
We can have a few more feedbacks if anyone wishes to come.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings. Myself, Dhruv Vinod Kumar Ahir, and I am currently pursuing my Masters of Science in Microbiology from Naranlala College of Professional and Applied Science, Navsari. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the organizer of this scientific conference for putting together such an informative and engaging event. It has been an incredible opportunity to connect with fellow researchers and learn from their groundbreaking work. We appreciate your incompatible hospitality and the great conference you ran so capably. Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, moving forward. I now invite our honorable judges to share their valuable feedback and impressions and enlighten our audience. So first, I request Dr. Bhavesh Joshi sir to please come forward.
Very good evening to all dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, and dear participants. On this occasion of 3 days National Conference RASA Bio 2024, I take opportunity to congratulate whole organizing committee for successfully implementing various sessions throughout these 3 days. And it is visible that at the end of this third day, whole conference room, your auditorium is full of students. So this particular conference has provided platform for these young ignited minds in the field of biotechnology to share their thoughts and to get opportunity with interaction with various scientists and resource persons come across the country. I also thank to all organizing committee for inviting me for this particular event, and I am witness of this event from last 2 days, and really all the sessions are very informative and knowledge gaining. Being a judge, I have judged one of the event, and I found that many young budding microbiologists, biotechnologists are there, and they are most probably first time participating in this kind of event. So for them, really this is very learning platform, and you should have penned down the points where you have not achieved something, because this is a competition. So beside your participation, you have also get exposure to various participation throughout the students of Gujarat. And if you keep it continue, you keep interaction with whatever the resource person continue, and you must have to understand that in science, credit goes to those who convince the world. So ultimately what you do there in the laboratory, as per your mentor or as per your design of experiments, you carry out various experiments, interpret results and get your degree. But until and unless you want make the society convinced about whatever the output you generated through your studies, then these degrees will have no value. Clear? So keep this in mind. I will not take much of time. I again thank to all the organizing team members, and also wish that all the participants will keep this learning process continue. And they, when they go back to their college or their place, some learning key points they remember and they follow it, and next time when they come for this kind of competition, they come with more preparation. Thank you.
I also request Dr. Vipul Somani sir to share his feedbacks.
Good afternoon. My friends on the dais and friends sitting away from the dais, and you all, young generation. Very good afternoon. I was really thankful to Dr. Gaurav because he invited me for taking up a job of as a judge. And I was not sure what I am supposed to do here, because my memory in bioscience has been rusted for more than 3 decades. Yes, I was instrumental in starting up this department. He said I was the first visiting teacher in this department, but I remember visiting Pune University. We had a thought that if we have bioscience department, why can't we have a biotechnology department? Because biotechnology was important for me as I was a student of Pune University, and the next department was zoology, where biotechnology was started. And there was a lot of internal pressure and conflict among the teacher of biotechnology and zoology. But I was impressed by only one thing, and that prompted me to have on our campus biotechnology department. You know, now NEET exam, national eligibility test, and people are afraid of. I passed it in 1985. 1985. Listen, there are claps to come. The next department was biotechnology department. 30 students appeared, 29 passed. 30 appeared, 29 passed. From botany department, 5 appeared, 2 passed. And I was surprised. I asked my colleagues, we all were staying in hostel, how come you all passed? Because the syllabus of at that time the examination of national merit scholarship, it was not national merit, national eligibility test was the same as what they were studying. So students of biotechnology department had nothing to prepare extra. They were learning the same thing that was asked that was the syllabus of biotechnology. For botanists like me, it was very difficult, because for bryophyte there were 2 marks, for pteridophyte 2 marks, gymnosperm 2 marks, angiosperm 2 marks, and for biochemistry 10 marks, molecular biology, genetics. If I study genetics, molecular biology and biochemistry, I can write the examination. And that is why then visionary Vice Chancellor Professor Prem Sharda, I had a discussion with him, but he was not believing me. He sent 3 other professors with me to Pune University, visit that department of biotechnology and bioinformatics. He was convinced, and we started this department. There was hesitation. Why to start? What our students will do? Where do we get faculty? And all these things. And Gaurav is not telling all those things. He is facing all those problems, and sometimes I feel pain. Like it is his department, it is not university's department. If any university wants to start a department, university should give fund, university should take initiative. Unfortunately, he has come out of all these things, and today we have a large number of students and participants over here. In this national level conference on a very relevant topic. As Captain Meera said, her journey, I can also narrate my journey. Starting as botanist, worked in biotechnology, PhD in biotechnology, and worked as teacher in science college, then came back to a department of rural studies where no science was taught. No slide, no microscope, no stain. Even for 1 milliliter of acetocarmine stain, I worked in plant breeding cytogenetics. So I was inclined to do that. Nothing was available. But then keeping that force in the mind, I guided 3 students in botany, 1 in biotechnology. And the story didn't end there. I learned law. I did my LLB. I did my LLM, and I did my PhD in law. I am not telling this to boast myself. I am telling you, sky is not the limit. You are Amrut generation, you have many things with you. In your palm, your father has given you a mobile, and Ambani has given you cheapest internet data in the world. Cheapest. I remember when I was doing my PhD for referencing work, for reference collection, bibliographical work, I had to go to Delhi. Now you can do it in your palm top, laptop, mobile, whatever name you say. And we all have forgotten one thing. I am just expanding what Ma'am Meera said. Expanding your horizon. You need to read. We don't read. When we don't read, we don't know about the problems. And when we don't know about the problems, we don't know about our capabilities, what we can do. We have a lot of things, we have a lot of facilities. This is the time of cooperation, collaboration. You collaborate with your colleague in rural studies. I was judge in the paper presentation, and one student in a haste, she said, we spray pesticide to increase crop production. She said right, isn't it? Yes, because you don't know about agriculture. You don't know about, is pesticide a plant growth promoter? No, it is killing the pest and thereby protecting our crop. We don't know because we don't read. A number of students have written wrong scientific names of plants, microbes and animals. Why? We don't read. If you, before coming for presentation, if you have read any scientific publications, you would have come to know how the botanical name, fungal names, animal names are written in the system. I'm not criticizing. I'm giving you a boost to think over. You have things. You visualize the problem. Take help of people and you can achieve miracle. I was discussing before coming here that in Gujarat, in Kutch district, in Khavda Taluka, world's largest hybrid solar and wind power plant is coming up. You know the capacity? 30 gigawatt, 30, the largest in the world. And it started all with a visit of a person who was then Chief Minister of Gujarat. He saw the area and he said, yes, it can be done. In 2009 and today is 2024. In 2022, inauguration, Bhumi Pujan was performed, and in 2027, the plant will be operational and it will be the largest in the world. What I am trying to tell you is that you visualize. There are problems. We all, and especially Indians, we are lazy people. We find excuses for not doing the things. મારી પાસે તો આજ નથી ને હું કેવી રીતના કરું, મારાથી તો થતું જ નથી, મારી તો કમર દુખે છે, મારા પગ દુખે, હું કેવી રીતના ચાલુ. અરે બધું જ થાય ને, આપણે માણસ છીએ. કેપ્ટન મીરા પણ માણસ છે, જો ઇન્ડિયન આર્મીમાં જઈ શકે તો આપણે કેમ ના જઈ શકીએ? એમણે પણ કંઈક કર્યું જ હશે ને. She must have put her 100% in it to achieve the goals. And you also can do it. You have facilities which was unimaginable in our time. In our time, to make a trunk call, I had to wait for 4 hours at one place. Call from Pune to my native, asking for money from my father. I had to wait for 4 hours. Stand still there only. If I go here and there and if the call is booked, then my turn will come after 4 hours and I have to pay for that. Now it is easy. You can have video call, international call, Skype, this, that, 100 things are there. You can call scientists abroad, take their help. You have scientists sitting over here, maybe CDRI Lucknow or at some other places, and have conference with them. And do it. Visualize the problem, think big and achieve your goal. I think I have taken more than enough time of yours. Thank you very much for listening to me, and thank you Gaurav for inviting me.
Moving forward, I now request Dr. P.V. Desai sir to please come and motivate us with all his good thoughts and insights.
Dignitaries on the dais, participants, students. It's a great privilege to be a part of this conference, National Conference on Recent Approaches for Sustainable Biological Sciences. Well, at the onset, I would like to acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of Department of Biotechnology and DRDO to organize this conference and bring it to a successful end. I know how much efforts it requires. It takes a lot of days' efforts, sleepless nights, planning, macro level, and executing to call so many resource persons across the countries, to make them comfortable, to give them the hospitalities so that they can give best to the national conference and also to the judges, eminent judges who have been here to carry out their work of judging the poster, oral and poster sessions. It takes tremendous efforts. It makes tremendous efforts. So I especially congratulate the convener, Dr. Gaurav Shah, who happened to be my student also. Co-convener Anji Sharma, Dr. Anji Sharma, PT Sharma, Anji Soni, sorry. Although she has worked with me for 2 years as DBT, PDF, I still make a mistake like this. It should not be. Anyway, but I appreciate, and I did not know the potential, this potential when she was working with me, that she has this potential also to contribute towards conducting a very hectic and very important event in the Department of Biotechnology. I am grateful to my judges. In a glamorous role as a chairperson of judges panel, I have enjoyed two things: tea on demand, nice dinner, lunch, and enjoying the overseeing performance of our judges who are doing their job with complete dedication and interest. Let us applaud them for their contribution. Yes, it was long back. One paper was assigned as industrial microbiology and biotechnology. Now it has not been, biological sciences has not become has not remained a basic science. It has opened up applied aspect, commercial aspect, and one of the important branch which has come up in biological sciences is a synthetic biology, which is going to play a major role in basic research and applied research, and of course commercialization of the biological products. So that is the advantage of biological sciences in future. I hope this conference has given lot to the young generation students to think of their prospect of using biological sciences and how to materialize or how to encase these biological sciences at the applied level. Finally, I wish them all the best. Make your future bright with the use of biotechnology, and as said by many of the speakers, that sky is the limit. And like physical science and chemical science in 20th century, this century belongs to biological sciences. Thank you.
With years of experience and a profound understanding of the administrative intricacies that ensure our academic excellence, our Registrar Dr. R.C. Gadvi sir has tirelessly worked behind the scenes to create an environment conducive to learning and growth. I kindly request Dr. R.C. Gadvi sir to please come forward and enlighten the audience.
I think you have to withdraw your words. I am not able to enlighten the such people who are sitting over here. Respected Somani sir, respected Piyush Bhai Desai sir, respected Joshi sir, respected Meera madam and respected Preeti madam, our respected guest from Lucknow, Dr. Gaurav Saha sir, respected teachers and dear young scientists. When I was interacting with Meera ma'am, really Meera ma'am, we are proud of you because Gujarati and Army, I was wondering that how it is possible. Really ma'am,
Gujarati women and army.
oh, so nice of you sir. I, yes, yes. Really, madam, we are proud of you because nowadays people are working at Delhi, Gujarati people are working at Delhi, but we don't think about that. A lady from Gujarat can work in the Indian Army. Really, we are proud of you. So many times I am discussing with Somani sir because Somani sir is my friend, philosopher and guide. He completed his PhD at the age of 61 in law faculty. That's why. He did PhD in science and at the age of 61 or around maybe sir 60 or 62. At the age of 60 he did his second PhD in law faculty. Really sir, you are proud of you. This department started in 2006. I have also joined this university in 2006. So Gaurav sir, when you were narrating the history related since the 2006, I have witnessed regarding this section, this department, and in our administration, Gaurav sir, it is very difficult to start a new program at university. When we started our two new programs, Department of Architecture, BArch and Department of Law, integrated course 5-year, I would like to narrate one incident that how it was difficult to start a new course at university, especially a state funded university, state government university, because as Meera ma'am also narrated, our vision is very compact. We do not think out of box. When I was struggling to start two more departments, Department of Architect and Department of Law, at that time we had a necessity of few demand drafts. We have to send it Bar Council of India and we have to send it Council of Architect. But our account section deny how can we issue a DD to a self-finance program, because university is going to start two self-finance programs. And it was very difficult. After a few days struggling with, at that time I was deputy registrar, I was working as deputy registrar, and it was very difficult to work with account section when matter is pertaining to finance. And ultimately I was also harassed, and ultimately I went to the Vice Chancellor office and I complained to the Vice Chancellor. The then Vice Chancellor, Professor Prajapati sir, he summons all the people from account section and he fired like anything. He said that I need DD within half an hour. So what I want to say that it was very difficult to start such programs at university because our vision is very tunnel vision, our vision is very compartmental, very compact, so we cannot think out of box. So many times I am doing rumors with Somani sir that it is not better to say anything when such vidwans are there. When we have a galaxy of such scholars, it is not advisable to say anything more, because sir, Raja Pujyate Swadese, Vidwan Pujyate Sarvatra. When we have a vidwans like Somani sir and people from CDIR Lucknow, it is not advisable to say anything more. Thank you very much, and I would like to congratulate the team Biotechnology, and especially for selecting the one word when I was reading the title of this national conference, sustainable approach, really quite impressive. And I do hope that this conference will be very fruitful, very useful to our society. And I do hope from such young scientists also that you may see the movie Vaccine War, as I suggested in my opening ceremony. Thank you very much.
Now moving towards the declaration of the winners, I request Nehal ma'am to please come to the podium and announce the winners.
Ladies and gentlemen and esteemed guests and my dear participants, I stand before you today with great excitement and pride as we gather to acknowledge and celebrate the remarkable achievement of participants who have showcased exceptional talent and dedication. In this three-day conference, we have witnessed remarkable performance and outstanding commitment from each participant. As we all know, we have two major competitions which include poster presentation and oral competition. Both poster and oral presentation competitions have three subcategories, which include first is Frontiers of Plant Science, second is Frontiers of Microbial Science, and third is Frontiers of Environment and Animal Science. Now, without further delay, let's start with the poster presentation, in which first category is Frontiers of Plant Science. In that, second rank goes to, any guesses? So, second rank goes to Poonam Vora from Department of Biotechnology, PNSU, Surat. I would like to request PV Desai sir to distribute the prize. And first rank goes to Gandhi Helena from Department of Microbiology, SS Agrawal College, Navsari. I would like to invite Preeti ma'am to felicitate. Now move to second category, which includes Frontiers of Microbial Science. In that, second rank goes to Komal Kapadia from Department of Microbiology, Naranjala College. I would like to invite Captain Meera to felicitate her. And first rank goes to Masira Pathan from CG Bhakta Institute of Biotechnology, Uttar Kasaragod. I would like to invite Somani sir to felicitate her. Now move to the last category, which includes frontiers of environment and animal science, in which second rank goes to Patel Prarthana from Department of Biotechnology, VNSU Surat. I would like to invite Bhavesh Joshi sir to felicitate her. And first prize goes to Navik Dhanlakshmi from Department of Biotechnology, VNSU Surat. I would like to invite respected R.C. Gadvi sir to felicitate her. Now for oral presentation, first category is Frontiers of Plant Science and second prize goes to Khushbu Patel from Government of Science College, Bakal. I would request PV Desai sir to felicitate her. PV Desai sir, please come forward to felicitate her and I request him to distribute remaining all prize. And Khushbu Patel is our alumni. First prize goes to Krinal Bamborilia from Department of Biotechnology, Shri Ramakrishnan Institute. Move to next category, which includes Frontiers of Microbial Science, and second rank goes to Rabinder Singh, Department of Biotech School of Chemical and Life Sciences, Jamia Hamdallah University. It's online participant and first rank goes to Parmar Preeti from Main Cotton Research Station, Navsari Agriculture University. She is also online. And now, last but not the least category, Frontier of Environment and Animal Science. Second prize goes to Aparjita Chakrabarti from Department of Biotechnology, St. Xavier's, Kolkata. And it's my honor to announce first ranker goes to Mansi Mehta, Biotechnology, VNSU, Surat. I heartily congratulate to all participants and winners. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to all the winners. As we approach the conclusion of this momentous event, I would like to call upon Dr. Preeti Sharma ma'am to express gratitude and appreciation to all those who have made this event possible.
Thank you. So a very good afternoon to all, and on behalf of Department of Biotechnology, VNSU, Surat, I am honored to propose the vote of thanks on this special occasion of our first national conference RASA Bio 2024. And we are thankful to Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Kishore Singh Chabra sir for the encouragement, support and help for the conducting this conference. We are also thankful to our Registrar sir Dr. R.C. Gadbhi for providing us the necessary administrative support. We would also thank Dean Faculty of Science Professor Kapila Manoj for her valuable advice and encouragement. Our heartfelt thanks and gratitude goes to our sponsor, DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, Government of India. My sincere thanks to all our distinguished speakers, Dr. Somnath ji, Dr. Pankaj Seth, Dr. Yamini Singh, Dr. Swati Srivastava, Dr. Prem Narayan Yadav and Dr. Swasti Tiwari, and all our esteemed judges for accepting our invitation and radiating their insights with us. We are thankful to our advisory committee. Our sincere gratitude to Captain Meera Siddharth Dave for gracing the occasion. We would like to thank all the participants who attended and presented their work. And last, I am very thankful to all my colleagues, teaching and non-teaching staff, students, and especially volunteers for making this conference a grand success. On behalf of organizing committee, I am thankful to the media and press, and once again, thank you all.